light, go. Ties burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. No see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred. Meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Ready. Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align with.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180. Alert. Check 30.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Switch. Kill. Tighten up.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Corey Grant His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first down, Akers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On second down, this is Cannon, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They cannot block her. Let go.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Tate. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Go. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. I'm coming.
To throw on 2nd down. Tate. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run on first down. Akers.
What's up, Miles?
Set, ready. Shoot to Pittsburgh. Ready up. Watch one.
Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Single receiver.
A lot of walking and
Waiting for the
game,
basically. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Had it.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is
negative, and then they came back and said she tested positive. My thing was, I don't think that shit real.
And that's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Look, this is all right. So let me tell you this one case
19 yards that time.
So the lady,
now it's 1st and 10.
they said the lady had her, she died of it, blah, 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 but she was shopping over the hill and then went back with it. But they never got to her in time to tell if she had it or not. She died, so they just said, blame that.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Nah, nobody came.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't know, my wife's mom had it, but Their dad never had it, so I don't know. He was taking care
They'll
of
try and
us.
roll for it on first and
Like,
goal. He
they
pushes
was
forward
together
for
the whole
maybe
time.
3
They
down
got
to the
tested the
6-yard
same
line.
time, everything.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once
Mom
again
had
they
it
show
and Dad
passing
did it.
formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
What you call him in the NFL? But
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
He's gonna be in jail like this.
From the gun, tape to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That's the only thing you can gamble on right now.
But the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
They gambling on 2K games right now. 2K and Madden games, simulated games. On that, you ever heard of Bovada? Yeah, they do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A gain of 3, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores.
It's all on the animation.
Around the NFL. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Like I said,
a gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
The animations, bro. Animation.
They'll run on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And he rifles one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
You got to change it like everybody else be
in pregame.
Everybody's
first down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays. They target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Everybody do the same motion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't know, either they get the ball off fast or they throw accurate or whatever. They be throwing some dumbass passes.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
But I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
That's all I know. Everybody knows.
It's Grant. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
They need to remove that shit. They need to remove that shit in general, because, nigga, if that's not your throwing motion, that's not your throwing motion. You're not putting it throw like this regardless of what the hell happened.
That's what they've been on the game. They just shortened it down.
Oh, wow. They don't move right there. Go across the...
On first down, Grant. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Oh, man. Alex Smith ain't been the same since 49ers.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Corey Grant, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. As the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle.
That injury, he got hurt. He got hurt.
Is up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. The gap's getting wider there. The Saints have scored again. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
Bro, I want to see the Cowboys.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. But
I told y'all he ain't been the same since nigga punched him in
I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go
I think that was like my last year. My last year
first down run. Here's second and 2.
Spring break down here in Florida. Dak Prescott. What's the shit up there at Pensacola that everybody be going to?
Second and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yeah, they had a
so
fight
it's
out
incomplete.
There. Not there talking that tough. Man, Cowboys gonna be the Cowboys, man.
After the incompletion,
that's why they signed his ass. That's why they signed his ass. Because niggas don't believe in Dak, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, no.
That Dak shit, bro.
This time they stay on the ground.
I like that boy to throw the all through it. I like it. I like it.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. And
Andy
the
Dalton?
timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Andy
So
Dalton
even though it's first down, he's the field goal unit on now to try to get
Mark Cooper.
halftime. From the left
He got a
hash,
Mark
this
Cooper,
from
C.D.
34.
Lamb, Ezekiel Evans, got an O-line.
And a second field goal.
I don't know. It all depends on who.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller. Very
You still got to coach. It don't matter how many pros this is. None of that, bro.
Precious seconds,
You still got to
into the locker room with nice
coach. So
bounce
you
in
got
their
5
step,
games to
having
go,
gotten a
right?
little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
They shouldn't have gave too fast that
And a
money.
nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
We're going to see this season. You gonna see this season. Cooper ain't been the same since he left the Raiders.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two.
Dade County receiver? What do you mean? You not crazy? You from Dade? Well, you got a standard to hold as a receiver from Dade County, boy. Boy, don't drop a stack mile. Stop playing.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to
You
win this
not
game.
see these Dade County receivers?
Pick it up.
Nah, that boy from down south.
All them niggas, all them niggas ball,
on 2nd and 12.
Exactly. And they wasn't even prime time guys.
Operating from the gun. Tate gets it to his running back, Cannon. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position.
Now y'all want to leave.
Be aware. Ball may come your way.
I told
He
you.
said to leave them.
So they cheating anyway then, that's what you said.
Bro,
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Bro, it ain't no way. It's no way this man got all them draft picks, bro. There's no way
The
you
play
can get all them
fake.
draft picks.
Tate.
Oh no, man. Stop playing. That ain't game. That better be out of bounds. Undercut that long ass route.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win
Well, I
last
ain't gonna
week
lie,
as he
that
gets
team,
this one
I
away.
got that lead. That team I got that lead, not that
It's a
bad.
49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the
The
return.
team I got that
And the
lead, not
Bears
that
take
bad. I got
over.
like
Man,
3 running
the Chiefs
backs.
could have beat the Jags, dude.
Dog, the Chiefs, that boy team juiced
The
up,
Bears
boy.
offense ready to go for their next
Smash them,
drive.
dude.
They have the lead
I
here.
did too. They
We
hit
talked
the
about
playoff
their pregame
boys.
speeches. What are halftime
Boys
speeches?
want it right now.
For the most
Oh,
part,
yeah.
not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 78 yards.
I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that league. That
Still plenty of time left in the game,
hey,
but now starting to pull away a little
Every
bit.
time I
Get
get
some
one
breathing
going,
room with that one.
And I don't
I
want people to
take the
think that
team,
NFL
got like
locker rooms
30
are cookie
stars.
cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every
Nigga
situation.
Furman will
But I
watching
do
me
know
play
all
a couple
32
league
teams
games. That boy
have an
say, how the hell
emphasis
nigga
on
got all these
starting
stars?
fast.
But nigga team, nigga whole
Second
D-line
half,
had
those first 5 minutes, first drive,
linebackers,
whatever. This was a
DBs.
big score to start the second half.
Nah, brother. See,
The Minnesota offense about ready
But
to get this
Bahamian
next
league,
drive
I mean,
underway.
this shit,
Yeah, down on the scoreboard.
hell
Certainly
yeah.
needing to
They just
avoid
be
what
packed,
happened
so
on
I
the
can't
first
really
drive,
get,
putting
I
the
can't get y'all boys in. They be packed.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this
Man,
drive.
no
They
excuses
need points.
ain't no,
Big
that
time.
ain't no real league. That league, we just not, that shit on Facebook.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
bro. Hey, nah.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Hey,
Akers.
TV out of there.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough
I
for the
don't know.
first down.
I'm still not good at
Think they
building
make this drive
teams
a
like I
little
should.
better there, partner.
Like in
The game
this
helping out,
Bahamian
picking up
league,
some
I
of the
trade.
slack.
The team I got
Because
the
remember
best, I
last
traded
drive,
for
they
Little
went 3 and
Max
out.
and some other people. I got like a couple replacements,
Bro,
draft
how
picks.
did, hey, this is the thing. I got a question.
That cap shit, I don't know. Like some leagues I have, look, some teams I don't. What you mean?
They like
First down. Tate got his man complete over the middle. That's
Oh,
Mills.
that's because they
5 yards on the catch there.
but
Brings
they
up
not
second
nano.
down.
Yeah, they nano blitzes, but they not. But they nano. It's like
Any of them, especially if it's a good
yeah,
receiver.
because you got they blitz them more than you.
When you're running a
They blitz them
drag
more
route,
than you could block,
something
and
short,
and once the
shallow,
receiver
going
gets
through
jammed,
defenders,
'cause
using
it's
guys
like the
almost
receiver
as
gets jammed
screens in
automatically.
order to
You
get
ask me.
open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Receiver gets jammed automatically,
End zone touchdown, Minnesota.
and then
A big
so
play
as he
there.
grabs.
His 6th touchdown of the season. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back
But
within
bro,
one
in simulation,
score.
all you need is an Odell caliber receiver or Keenan Allen. You throw that shit up, they can come down with that shit every time.
21-17. So
You know,
down as here comes the
you throw that shit up, but
it's away.
he don't even gotta be open. Just throw that shit up. You gonna come down with that shit.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
No, his feet went down.
Yeah, that's just
And the
mad.
line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
That play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions,
Bro,
it's a lot easier to pick them
all
up
them boys
and ward
just
them
got
off.
players, bro. Oh, y'all send Lewis an invite.
Bro, he got shit clean.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
That's what I'm saying. Just got players, but anybody can. Yeah.
You need to put call for the house.
On second down now. It's Cohen.
On the house.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate
You was talking the way he was talking in the chat. Yeah, the way he was talking in the chat.
That nigga cheated.
GJ Chark, I told y'all that boy GJ Chark is getting off in all my other leagues, bro.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slow with that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But that shit damn near impossible in full league, bro. Because you don't have games where you got to do certain things, and then you playing this person. Hell no, you ain't going to get that shit.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dude.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Oh, yeah. His overall high as hell in that
Still
league.
looking fresh despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late ball games.
Nah, he talking about that no excuses league. He ain't in that, bro.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched. We have that technical period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Oh, my God. We can't make the field goal.
That led to the sack.
Listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expect better. Check their background. They were all county, all-state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because of yardage there by the quarterback.
That ground war lead that Crash big in, and me and Crash be playing. Ground war not bad. It just got too many cheeses in it. Niggas is like real cheeses, and I don't got time to be playing.
Hey, no, my team is terrible, and I came in too late.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
I forgot Cody.
Team?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, Cody did out of Vikings.
Come on, how you not bothered?
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Like one game and lost and he if he could have a good team, but he just quit.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Looking deep downfield.
Man, if y'all don't let me jump that shit, I don't want to get in that animation.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run.
Not everybody, it's not hard to stop it, but not everybody know how to stop it.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Oh, yeah, Nick's gone. Yeah, he ate it out the gate. Yeah, he gone.
Throw on 3rd down. Tate. It's complete to Diggs.
Oh, Madden.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The completion good for the 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Oh, shit. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was talking to you.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Don't matter if y'all want to.
On 4th down, Tate.
Man, worry about Dak Prescott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not
quite
over
that nigga
yet. We'll likely see him take
wherever you want to go.
Defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Oh, but man, the Cowboys, that's why they brought in Dalton, in my opinion. Telling you, hey, man, that nigga Prescott is hot garbage, boy.
2nd and 11.
He got it, bro. He hot garbage, though, bro. You can't.
Looky here,
It ain't like, let me tell you something. If that was like good, if that was like,
he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
you know what? Let
The
me
Vikings will use the
see. Perfect example. Russell Wilson.
As they'll talk it over
before he got paid, he won a Super Bowl.
3rd down.
Dak, man, did they even go to the playoff with this man? Exactly. It's hard. How do you reward that?
Now it's Trubisky.
Look at the vision they ran.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I think the Redskins are going to do something, boy.
The Redskins. Let me tell you about the Redskins. Redskins gonna have a good defense. No offense behind that shit. Well, they ain't gonna have no offense behind that
here
shit.
on first down. And this one complete to
To
Smith.
have the best defense in the world, no offense behind that
The
shit.
catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just
They got
smart
McLaren.
football, understanding the
They got that
situation,
receiver.
making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock
Who that
stops in every
in the NFC
opportunity.
West?
This quarterback now, just 7
Seahawks
of 15
always
so
tough,
far,
bro.
but he's got a first and
That's just
10.
Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll always tough.
From the gun, Tate eluding the pressure right. And Diggs has it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Yeah, he did.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time,
He
but
had a
guess
real
what?
good season.
They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
On second down, Akers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Yeah.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Second and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Hey, that AFC division up for grabs. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey.
Y'all seen Tom Brady go
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Back to throw. Tate.
No catch.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They not. They
We're
not.
just inside of 10 seconds to go.
That
They'll
offensive
burn their
line is
final
trash.
timeout. 9 seconds left.
Yeah, he retired though. He retired. I forgot. Somebody was telling me about him. Matter of fact, one of the dudes I coached at St. Thomas played for him. Ah, okay.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Tate.
Come on, Madden. Come on. That's 3 y'all right there. Let me get to a hot
Now in the final
right,
seconds, it's all
2-point
going to
lead.
come down to a 2-point conversion. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Make adjustments in this shit.
So how you got 400? What's your bank go? Go get a gift.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Get that. Get him out of here. Let's go. Get him out of here.
Very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game.